Hello, future millionaire. Today's video coming to you from Melbourne's waterfront location near the Crown. So why did I choose this location? It's a very teachable moment right here. Because I realized a lot of new people coming to my channel and have no idea what was my background and other things. So I might as well just do a short introduction. I thought using Crown as a background is a good way, because Crown used to be literally the most important investment of my life, because I like to do all in. So when you see me talking about Bitcoin Cash and all this, is because I have gone all in to Bitcoin Cash. But before I went into Bitcoin Cash all in, I made a video talking about why I'm selling everything I own for Bitcoin Cash a few years ago. So if you can find that video, watch that. It's still as valid as today, because the reason has never changed. Because the reason why I got into Bitcoin Cash is because I was scared that my original investment, which is the casino business, is going to go into zero. Because Bitcoin Cash is one of those things, one of those cryptos, is going to revolutionize finance, banking, commercial transaction, and everything else. So therefore, it was just a matter of time until crypto take over the world. I believe all the banking is going to extinct. I believe all the insurance companies go extinct. I believe most credit card businesses will go bad, and only thing that will be left is everything crypto based. It's not logical in the future, but the reason I come here to make this video is because I want you to understand that only when you truly understand your investment, you can have a high conviction trade. And for me, Bitcoin Cash is still just a trade. And the trade started 4 years ago and still have 3 years to go. So 3 years left in the trade. This trade is a 7-year trade. And I had my ups and had my downs. And right now, the market looking pretty bad, right? But I'm actually still up for my original investment, believe it or not. Not nearly as much as I used to be. Like last year in May, we were up 10x. But now we're back to 2x, basically, about 2x. So from 10x down back to 2x. In theory, I lost a lot of money, but the truth is, time is not up yet. We're not in 2025, therefore it doesn't matter to me. But I have had a lot of freedom. The last 4 years is some of the best life I've ever had in my life, and I want the next 3 years at least to be also some of the best life of my life. And therefore I don't regret anything. However, my eyes are open. I'm always looking for new investment. And here I want to use Crown as a background to show you guys what it takes for you to understand your investment, regardless what it is. So let's say if you choose Bitcoin Cash as your investment, you must understand all the fundamentals behind it. You must understand your own investment horizon behind Bitcoin Cash. And you must understand why it is important for everybody to hold a little bit of Bitcoin Cash. Similar to when before I put all my money into Crown, I understood the entire business from the beginning to the very end. And I not only studied Crown, I studied all other casino business as well. The gaming regulations, all the small details, anti-money laundering issues, what are the most likely scenario for things to go bad. And turns out it actually did happen. Worst case scenario, Crown did happen. Yeah, shareholders almost lost everything. Now they're going to have a big new shareholder come in. Now, the reason I talk about this is because nothing, no YouTube channel, no Instagram account, no Telegram group can replace independent thinking. I want you to think for yourself. Think carefully for yourself. Why do you put all your money into certain cryptos? Once you know the real reason why you're doing it, you'll feel confident about your move. Then you can confidently hold on to your investment and don't get shaken out like what's happening right now. Who are the idiots who are selling Bitcoin Cash for $160 in coin just 3 days ago? Who are those idiots? I don't know. I really don't know. Same people who just look at the price and say panic. Okay, Terra going to zero, therefore Bitcoin Cash going to zero, something along that line, even though it's completely illogical. When those things happens, you must have your internal fortitude to know what you're doing. That you shouldn't make a decision based on price alone. Price is an important decision element, but price shouldn't be the only element. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick up a random piece of leaves here. Let's just do it. Imagine this. I pick up a leaf from the road, and I tell you there's a market for this leaf. Today is 1 cent. Tomorrow is 10 cents. 5 days later it's 100 cents. Then a few days later it's 1,000 cents. Does it make a great investment? What do you think? What do you think? Is this a great investment? You're going to tell me, you stupid idiot, who buys the leaf? Guess what? There's enough people who make a market for a leaf, then there will be a market for the leaf, and for all you know, people is gonna, in fact, the entire NFT market is nothing but kind of like the leaves. Yeah, unique. Every leaf is unique, okay? Every leaf in the tree is unique. No one's like another. Yet, if people are willing to pay for it, it suddenly has a market. The truth is, anything that has value must also come with intrinsic value as well. If you don't understand the intrinsic value of investment, it doesn't matter what people say, you always know this is just a leaf, so you can throw it away. But if I take a gold coin in my hand, I don't have one with me right now, if I wish I had one, I show you a gold coin, I say this gold coin is worthless, I only want you to pay me $5 for it, actually it's worth 1,000, and you're gonna happily pay for it because you know the value, true value of that gold coin. So same thing with the crypto. The true value of the crypto sometimes hard to determine because people keep repricing it again and again and again. But ultimately, the value comes from use, comes from utility, for scarcity and all that. And when you study all this, the usage pattern, the scarcity of Bitcoin Cash, which is equal to Bitcoin, then you suddenly realize this is an asset that at least can to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. So we're trying to push the price back to $4,000 or $5,000 first, see how it happens. But before that it goes, we have to make sure there's enough people fundamentally understand this trade. You have to understand at $200 per coin, Bitcoin Cash is something similar to a few years ago when you were able to buy Bitcoin for $200 per coin. Think about those people, those stupid idiots who bought Bitcoin below $100, below $200, below 300. Did you know that when it went to 100 plus and then dropped back to 15, that was a 90% drop or something like that when Bitcoin was still below $1,000. So you should get too excited or too crazy about Bitcoin Cash dropping to 200 because that's just normal. This is part of the game. It's just a matter of time until those prices go back to where it should go. Scarcity is everything. There's only 21 million coins in the world, of which 1.1 million is owned by Satoshi Nakamoto himself. You have literally the inventor of Bitcoin on your side. What are you afraid of? What's the worst case scenario? Think about the worst case scenario buying Bitcoin Cash. You're buying 1 out of 21 million scarce digital token asset that represents the greatest invention of all time. And it's also subdivisible into 100 million smaller pieces. So therefore, if the price goes up to 10,000, 20,000, people can still buy a fraction of it, no trouble at all. The speed at which Bitcoin Cash transacts is phenomenal. The utility is amazing, and there's not much else to say. It's a very simple protocol. As long as the mining machine keep running, Bitcoin Cash will survive for the rest of the world, together with mankind, basically. In fact, I suspect Bitcoin Cash will survive longer than the mankind. Yeah, that's just simple reality. So keep all that in mind when you make your next investment. Just remember, do not get too emotional about prices. Think about fundamentals. Are you buying a leaf, a piece of actually dried out leaf, or are you buying a gold coin? Once you understand Bitcoin Cash is like a gold coin, you want to pay as much as you can for as many Bitcoin Cash as you can. That's the whole thing. Alright, I hope you like this video. I'm going to combine this video with another one if I could, but if I don't, then you're just watching this part. We'll see how it goes. Thanks very much. Bye bye.